Okay, so this video will walk through the steps of doing the Camber kit. I tried to do some research on this before I bought it and really couldn't find a whole lot of information for the 123. I did a real brief what's in the box video, but this is kind of the steps to install it and some concerns I have along the way. Of course, there's only two sets of bushings. There's the front here and the one back here. Now in my car, unfortunately, it has been nothing but an opportunity to overcome challenges. So I had the 4-inch exhaust coming all the way through, and I couldn't even get to these bolts on the other side. And then as you can see, I actually had to take the drive shaft donut off because I couldn't pull the bolts out. So you know, I finally did those things. I've tried to work around it, but being lazy, but I finally just took them off, and it helped out quite a bit. So, of course, the steps are going to be to take out the shock, and then the coil spring. Now, I'm using a real coil spring kit for Mercedes, a compressor. I would not recommend going cheap on that, and the first time I did the fronts, I actually made a homemade compressor with real thick flat bar and some all thread and stuff, and it worked, but it is not safe. So you can go to El Paso Tool or look on eBay. You can get a kit for Mercedes springs and just be safe about it. So we're going to do the shock, going to do the spring, and then I'm actually going to just we have to undo this. So once I take off the body mount, I can drop this down and I can go ahead and get to this bolt and take it out. So next I'll come back once this is dropped, and I'll show you how the bushing extractor works. Alright, so I wanted to just give a little update here. I have the spring compressed, right, so it's just sitting in here. And I left the axle in, the brake line, everything from this portion back is still intact. Up front, I've took off the body mount so that I could lower the chassis a little bit, the subframe, and then I could get this front bolt out. Now I got the back out as well. Like I said, this, which should be a simple thing, has been a lot of challenges today. So I'm going to show you how this little bushing puller works. It comes in the KMAC kit. This is it. I'm going to try to do this with one hand, but I might have to set you down. So I'm going to just simply thread it through. And then it comes with a bushing or washer of some type. I have a feeling I'm going to have to set it down. Alright, I gotta set you down. Okay, so the little extractor is on, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull the washer through now. That's it. So I got to do that to the front, and then I got to put the new bushings on. We'll do another status there. Okay, so I got both of these out, and here's the new bushings. And I want to install these with the small lip in, right, and then this one, of course, on the other side, the small lip facing in. Otherwise, it's not going to fit. So I'm going to put grease around these. The grease that came with the KMAC kit, and I'll go ahead and install these. And I want to put them with the D down according to the instructions. That's a good initial starting point. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to lower the subframe again, and I'm going to attach the front one, and then I'll show you my dilemma with the kit. Okay, so I wanted to follow up with the my concerns about alignment. So to align this on the car, it's going to be hard to get a picture here. The back of the this bolt, right? This is the D bolt that goes through. There's going to be no way to get to that bolt once this subframe is up in the car. So I don't know how well the alignment's actually going to work, because I think they're going to have to mark the face of the bolts down along with the subframe. Then they're going to have to drop the actual subframe to tighten it back up. And of course, with tension on the spring and everything, just aligning the back of this car is going to become a major deal. So one other problem I had on this side that I did not have on the other side is, if you look at the bolts, right, we have the K-Mac bolt, and then we have the original. You can see there's a substantial difference. Well, the problem I ran into now is when I try to put the K-Mac bolt into the other side of the A-arm, it's actually hitting the differential, so I can't put it in straight. So I'm going to have to go ahead and bolt up the subframe connector, and then I'm going to have to drop my differential enough to move it out of the way so I can put that bolt in. So major pain, not really a big deal. It's just, it seems to be one thing after another like this, but we'll get through it, and hopefully it's all worth it. All right, really nothing to show, but the kit is in. Need to go get it aligned now, and I'd like to see how they do that. I'll give you an update later.